way to the studio right now. I have a second session today. So it's like a 3 goddesses composition on an upper like thigh. And I already did all the outline. It's a very fine line outline, since she wanted it to be fairly small and feminine to have 3 portraits. What you would expect for 3 portraits is like significantly bigger than what this one. So I used a very fine, delicate line. And today what I'm gonna be doing is doing some shading and highlights for it. So I'm gonna do whip shading, like stippling whip shading with a gray wash to make it delicate, because it's small. I don't want to do harsh shading, black dot work shading for it. In this case I want something more subtle, just to give some dimension to it. It's a very illustration style, so it doesn't have to be like realistic, but it's just to give some dimension, separate things from each other and bring it to life a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna show you probably like a time lapse and then the finished result. Making lunch. So I'm doing some admin work at the moment, but I have a little distraction. So it's been about 2 hours. I just made like a folder for the next vlog and moved all the videos and numbered them and all of that. I'm going to now upload the previous vlog and like make the thumbnail, write the description, etc, etc. And then I'm gonna go shower. But it's been like, I don't know if I already said this, but like it's been like 2 hours and this girl, it's still here. Yeah. So the video is published. It's probably been like 4 hours now. I'm gonna go shower. Someone is still sleeping here. You know when you talk about you, right? You always talk. Whenever I talk about you, you always say something. So yeah, I'm gonna go shower now. making breakfast, and I'm also starting a roast for tonight. So here we go, guys. Last day of 2024. Just had breakfast, journaled, everything. I'm gonna work out now. I have a shoulder and abs workout. Then I'm gonna go for my walk. And I don't know if I feel like doing something special, honestly. Just came back from New York. I'm kind of still craving home routine. I don't know. I don't know. But I know I want to do a vision board for 2025 and maybe do some kind of ritual, like I have some fire and put things that I want to, like burn papers that say things that I want to leave behind and not to carry to 2025. Something more like that than like partying and like, woo. I came from my walk now, my 10K step walk that I try to do every morning. The weather is actually so nice. I'm so grateful that it is supposedly winter and I have had some 60-degree days. And now that I'm obsessed with my walk, this is actually awesome. I guess I wanted to talk with you while I walk. So forgive me if I'm out of breath because I am going uphill. This is not like a flat terrain here in my neighborhood. And tell you a little bit of one of my goals that I have for 2025, which is to improve my relationship with both food and my body. So let me start at the beginning. So for context, I was a fat kid and honestly a fat baby. So I was like overweight since birth, which became a severely obese teenager. And then I moved to a different country because of my father's job. And I didn't feel very accepted how I was, in the sense that there wasn't anyone in my school that looked like me at all, not even close. And the pressure was on. I was 14 years old. So I became super like conscious of my weight, I guess, and like I didn't feel appreciated for anything else, I guess. I don't know. So I started going to a nutritionist, dieting, and it started with like calorie cutting. There's a car and I will die before I realize I'm talking to the phone. So yeah, I started the right way. I got into a gym, went to a nutritionist, started eating better, started eating less, had like a food program. I went to like workout programs, or went to like workout kind of classes like spinning and stuff like that, which worked for a while. Then I guess I was good, but I have this like naturally very curvy body, and I guess I wanted to be skinny like most of the girls in my school and in this place, and I guess in magazines and everything too, because like that was the prototype at the time. So I felt like I plateaued and I wanted to further. So yeah, I wasn't a healthy weight, and now that I look at pictures back then, I was actually thin. I was just not like the stick figure that I wanted to be. So I left the nutritionist and started kind of like overdoing it. So I started diets of like 900 calories, that then went to 800 calories, that then went to 600 calories, that then went to eating once a week, that went to eating 600 calories once a week, to bulimia, although I was never very good at it, and working out before going to school, like high school, and then like going at like 5 in the morning until I had to go to school. And then as soon as I finished school, I would go back to the gym. And all of this was just cardio. So it was just like a calorie thing. It was like burning thousands of calories and consuming as close to nothing. And it worked. I waited probably almost half of what I weigh now, which is crazy, until it didn't. So out of nowhere, I'm definitely eating less than I'm consuming calorie-wise, and I started gaining weight, which is physically impossible, or so I thought. I went to a doctor because I also had acne, and they said I had hypothyroidism and hormone imbalances, so they gave me like levothyroxine, or however you pronounce that, and birth control. Didn't think much of it at all. Just started taking it, but I thought it had nothing to do with the weight thing or anything. Whatever. Kept going to doctors and nutritionists and things because I was like, why am I gaining weight? And they were just like, exercise more. You're probably eating when you don't realize. And I was like, no, I'm not. But I tried. So this became a lifelong quest to find the right thing that would work for me. Going from all the fat diets you can imagine, counting calories, veganism, keto, carnivore, all of them combined, like counting calories, but also doing weightlifting, but also doing cardio, but also not eating carbs. And some would work for some time, and I would think and obsess about like, I found the thing, that it is the thing, and like keep going, and then at some point they will stop working. That's where I am now with carnivore, by the way. Even health-wise, I would start finally sleeping better, feeling better, not having like hypoglycemic attacks and all these things, to then slowly going back to sleeping like crap and not feeling my best and energy level issues and blah, 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 blah. So I think it is time, at least for a year, like 2025, to give a shot to be a normal person. And I guess we could call it like intuitive eating. I already know a lot about nutrition and diets and everything, so I probably wouldn't eat like crap. I would still be carb conscious, calorie conscious, protein conscious, like cereals or the majority of it, and then some cheat meals here and there, trying to not feel guilty, but try to heal that relationship with food and think about like being healthier but not thinking in terms of restriction, and see if that helps. And also, in order to do this, I also have to heal the relationship with my body, like the image of my body, and kind of like both push for a better version but also accept it at the same time. So yeah, I don't think I have to like love it, my body, but more like accept it and love myself anyways, regardless of having or not this specific body that I want or whatever. Same with food. Like, it's not okay, I'm not doing diets anymore, so I will eat whatever. Just more like try to eat healthy, but don't have the mentality that you are in this certain diet thing where all these things are out of reach and this is what you have to do. More, take it more holistically into my life, just to be happier. Even like for so long I hate going on vacations and stuff because I know I won't have control over food, and that's crazy. I don't want to be like that anymore. So this is definitely one of the most important goals I have for 2025 for myself. There, I said it. Lunch is ready. So guys, I just woke up today, January 1st, 2025, and I had this notification on my phone that I sold a painting on Etsy. I am so happy. What a way to start the year. There's nothing that makes me happier than selling my paintings, honestly. I don't think there is anything even near to that feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the painting that I sold. So this is the painting that I sold. Let me see if I can turn the light on. It's a bit dark here. I still have to open all the curtains and everything, but yeah. She's the one. I'll be shipping it probably today, just to make sure it gets there fast, and I hope she loves it. Breakfast time. Breakfast time. Came for my morning walk. Today is my rest day from weightlifting, so I'm only gonna do my morning 10k steps. It's a beautiful day. It's like 52 degrees, I believe, so it's a bit cold, but I like it. Great start of the year. Very peaceful. I'm going to create a stencil for this design that I'm going to be tattooing tomorrow. For that, I'm going to use a red color so that it's contrasting with the colors I have here, and I'm going to mark the areas of different tones or outlines. So it is done. This is the stencil. I'm gonna duplicate so I can keep that one on red. I'm gonna make it black so I can print it as a stencil. This is my stencil for tomorrow. I soon, in like 3 days, have this tattoo, so I'm gonna use this impulse and make the stencil for this one as well. And it's done. And now I have to design a tattoo of this sculpture, and he wants it to not look weighed down and to be in between realistic and illustration style. It's gonna be really hard. Like, the sculpture is really weighed down. And it has like a different anatomy than what it would be in real life of a lion, but I'm gonna do my best. So let's get this going. This is how far I got. I'm a bit frustrated trying to get it right, so I think I'm gonna take a break and go shower and eat something. Good morning, humans. I just had breakfast. I have my coffee. I'm gonna journal and read right now. And I am gonna work out. I have a leg day today, but I won't be able to walk this morning, which makes me very sad actually, because I have the color tattoo that I showed you yesterday when I did the stencil. So I have that today, and I put it like earlier on the day than I usually put my tattoos, so that I will have a lot of time to do it calmly, since I don't have that much experience in this color tattoo style yet. So I'm not gonna be able to do my whole morning routine, because then I have to make lunch, shower, get ready, get to a studio way before the appointment so I can do all the colors and mix them in to be perfect and set up everything, la 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 la. So yeah. She's enjoying this book as much as I am. Right, baby? Let's go. It's time to work out. I'm on my way to the studio right now. I am so full. I started like tracking my macros since I'm not doing carnivore anymore, which is what I have been doing the past 4 years probably, if not more. So I just started eating more intuitively, if you will, and I just started tracking macros just to have a ballpark idea of how much I'm consuming calorie wise and everything. Not like controlling what I eat, I'm not changing what I eat. It's more like, yeah, to have an idea if I'm like hitting more or less healthy macros. And I realized I'm not. I think I am supposed to consume around 200 grams of protein, or that's what I would like to consume. And in carnivore I probably did, and I didn't have to check because the only things I would eat were protein based. And I realized I was eating like 60, like very, very not even close to what I want to be consuming. I am still working out and weightlifting and everything, so I don't want to just waste all of that effort because I am not consuming enough protein. So I tried to eat more protein today without restricting other things like the rice I had, like the carbs. And I thought it looked good in the plate and in the grams and quantities and stuff, but I think it was way too much. I'm so full, because I would usually eat exactly the same quantity of meat in carnivore but without the added rice. So I don't know, I still have a lot to figure out. I'm just at the beginning of this healing my relationship to food challenge that I'm doing to myself. But yeah, I'm so full, which makes me sleepy, so I brought coffee that I'm gonna be drinking on my way. Of course, I can't drink coffee while I tattoo, although sometimes I do if I wrap the whole thing and then I trash it and make sure everything is like clean. But yeah, I am excited about this tattoo very much, actually. A little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but more excited than nervous. So I'll show you everything when I get there. Good morning, guys. So yesterday's tattoo was actually a bit challenging, a bit frustrating, and difficult, not only because of the tattoo itself and the skin, but also like the client. But anyways, I am still grateful. I still learned a lot. I do have a new piece for the color portfolio. And today I actually have a second color piece. It's a second session this time. It's a 2 fish tattoo, and I did one of the fish last time. So I have to do the second one today. I got the bubble thing. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna have coffee, journal, read, workout, and then I don't have time to walk, so I'm just gonna shower, have lunch, and head to the studio. So it's time to journal, but someone won't let me. She's gatekeeping the journal. Okay, humans, it is 8:25 and I just finished tattooing and cleaning the studio. So I'm about to head home, and I thought it was a good moment to end this vlog. So I hope you enjoyed being with me in this journey. If you want to see more tattoos and more of my life, then subscribe, because I'm gonna be uploading more vlogs. And my brain is dead. I've been tattooing for way too many hours, so I don't even know what to say or who I am or anything. I just need to get home to sleep and eat. The other way around, whatever. Bye.